Evolution of Timon and Pumbaa. Timon and Pumbaa made their debut appearance in the 1994 animated movie The Lion King as major characters, voiced by Nathan Lane and Ernie Sabella. Here, Timon and Pumbaa are portrayed as animated meerkat and warthog friends, which are nearly inseparable and are shown together constantly. Timon is a wise-cracking and self-absorbed meerkat who's known for claiming Pumbaa's ideas as his own, but he also has a good heart and is loyal to his friends and family. Pumbaa is clever and sometimes has childlike naivety, in addition to his flatulence issues, but nevertheless he can be a fierce warrior, charging into battle like a battering ram, having a strong sense of loyalty and devotion towards his friends. In the movie, they played a significant role by helping a young Simba survive after he had ran away from home and then teaching and raising him for many years as one of them, while developing a very close bond of friendship between them. In the end, after the three returned to the Pride Rock, Timon and Pumbaa helped Simba fight Scar and gain his rightful place as the king of the Pride Lands, most notably when they created a hula distraction to distract Scar's hyenas, and Pumbaa single-handedly defeated Shenzi, Banzai, and Ed. Eventually, they stood on top of Pride Rock along with Simba and Nala when Rafiki presented Simba and Nala's newborn cub, Kiara, to the animals of the Pride Lands. Timon and Pumbaa appear next in the animated TV show of the same name as the central characters, voiced again by Nathan Lane and Ernie Sabella. The show predominantly focuses on their lives, showing them having many adventures in their jungle home and across the globe. It also highlights and expands on their friendship, showing their liking and occasional conflict with each other, as well as sheds light on their backstories. This was shown in the episodes Once Upon a Timon, which reveals Timon's origin and how he first met Pumbaa, where it is shown that Timon was a member of a colony of meerkats who each had a specific duty, and home is where the hog is. Pumbaa is shown to be a member of a sounder of warthogs who banished him due to his foul smell, and as a result, Pumbaa spent his life as a loner until he met and befriended Timon. It is also revealed in the episode Tanzania Zany that before Timon met Pumbaa, he had a best friend named Fred, who is a meerkat who loves to laugh and play around, while Pumbaa is shown to be very popular among the jungle, usually gaining the chance to live the glamorous life, but eventually giving it up for Timon. Pumbaa makes a cameo appearance in the 1996 animated movie The Hunchback of Notre Dame, during the ending scene where Frollo is chasing Quasi and Esmeralda out onto the balcony with gargoyles, one of which is actually Pumbaa. Next, Pumbaa makes an appearance in the 1996 animated movie Aladdin and the King of Thieves. During Aladdin and Jasmine's wedding ceremony, the genie changed into Pumbaa, quoting the famous Hakuna Matata line. Timon and Pumbaa appear next in the 1997 musical The Lion King on Broadway, again as major characters, played by Tom Allen Robbins and Max Casella. Here, they're played with the use of puppetry, with their roles in the story remaining practically the same, only difference being a few lines and a few scenes, such as the hula scene, changed to the duo performing the Charleston. Pumbaa makes a brief cameo in the episode Good Neighbor Cruella, being seen with the other farm animals. Timon and Pumbaa make their next appearance in the 1998 animated movie The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, again as major protagonists, voiced by Nathan Lane and Ernie Sabella. In the story, Timon and Pumbaa have moved to live at Pride Rock and are tasked by Simba to babysit and protect his adventurous daughter Kiara, replacing Zazu's original role. A few years later, when a now adolescent Kiara goes on her first hunt, they are hired to make sure she won't get hurt. The duo spends a morning doing just that until their childish bickering distracts them from their mission, allowing Kiara to wander off alone and then meet a rogue lion cub named Kovu. At one point, Kovu gets taken into Pride after rescuing Kiara, and Timon and Pumbaa are the first to grow a fondness for him. However, when they hear Kovu is genuinely working for Zira, which is his mother and an enemy of Simba, they immediately revoke their views and Kovu gets banished. Afterwards, they discover that Kiara has left Pride Rock to find Kovu and tell this to Simba. Timon and Pumbaa later assist Simba and his pride in the battle against Kovu's vengeful and bitter mother Zira and the outsiders, but get chased off and trapped by a group of outsider lionesses, until Timon threatens to use Pumbaa's tail as a gun and use his gas on them, causing them to flee in fear. Timon and Pumbaa then return to Pride Rock with the Pride and Witness Kiara Mary Kovu. In the TV show House of Mouse, Timon and Pumbaa make numerous appearances as recurring guests. In the episode Timon and Pumbaa, Pumbaa became best friends with Donald Duck after an argument with Timon. Pumbaa wanted to do comedy for their performance on stage, but Timon wanted to do magic. In the end, they were reunited after Timon took up for him when it was proven he was not a very good comedian. In the episode Donald's Pumbaa Prank, Pumbaa is kidnapped by Pete, and Timon spends the evening trying to find his friend through the help of the club's staff. Eventually, through the help of Donald Duck, Pumbaa is returned safely. In another episode, Dining Goofy, Timon complained to Goofy about his and Pumbaa's meal having bees, which he did not order. Pumbaa assured Timon not to worry as he liked them, which was what worried Timon because bees give Pumbaa bad gas. Later, Timon and Pumbaa got an order of bugs that don't give the latter gas, with Ludwig von Drake saying, "Think the circle of life." Timon and Pumbaa appear in the 2001 animated movie Mickey's Magical Christmas, snowed in at the House of Mouse as guest characters. They can be seen when Pumbaa informs Timon of what a humbug is, after hearing Donald being called such, which Timon believed it was a meal. Also, they make brief appearances during the finale song. Timon and Pumbaa appear next in one of the Disney parody trailers, Lilo and Stitch. During the iconic Circle of Life scene, Rafiki holds up Stitch instead of Simba, which Timon announces in confusion while sitting atop Pumbaa. Timon and Pumbaa are the main characters in the 2004 animated movie, The Lion King 1.5, who also provide commentary throughout the story, voiced by Nathan Lane and Ernie Sabella. Interestingly, the movie reveals a different version from the TV show of Timon's origin and how he first met Pumbaa. Timon, his mother Ma, and Uncle Max were part of a group of meerkats who lived on the savannah, but he was unable to do any job to a good standard and almost led to the meerkats being eaten by the hyena Shenzi, Banza, and Ed, which caused him to set off to find the ultimate paradise where, along the way, he first encountered Pumbaa, and the two became friends. In the scene where Nala met Simba, Timon and Pumbaa, afraid that she would take away their friend, initially attempted to spoil Simba and Nala's date by letting out bees, a spider, and tripping the two, which explains why they fell down the hill in the first movie. After the duo provide their hula distraction, they encounter Ma and Uncle Max, who had been searching for Timon ever since he left the meerkat colony. Later on during the fight, they defeat the hyenas by digging a massive tunnel network, sending the hyenas down Pride Rock where they get to take revenge on Scar, and then Timon takes his entire meerkat colony to live in the oasis, free from danger. At the end of the movie, in the Dark Theater, Pumbaa insists on watching the movie again, while Timon protests until all of their friends from the movie and other Disney characters come to watch it as well, which causes Timon to reluctantly agree to play the movie again. Baby Pumbaa can be seen in the 2005 animated movie Tarzan 2, where he meets baby Tarzan at the outcast waterhole. Timon and Pumbaa make cameo appearances in the 2006 animated movie Leroy Stitch during the climactic battle in the mix of Jumba Joobiba's experiments. Young Pumbaa makes a cameo appearance in the 2007 animated movie Enchanted as one of the animals in Giselle's house. Timon and Pumbaa reappear next in the 2008 TV show, Timon and Pumbaa's Wild About Safety, as the main characters, voiced by Bruce Lanoil and Ernie Sabella. Pumbaa and Timon star in the educational shorts centering on guidelines to a safe and healthy life. Many episodes begin with Timon and Pumbaa enjoying an activity when Timon shows an act of irresponsibility to his own well-being, which causes Pumbaa to begin the lesson. Timon can behave quite simple-mindedly in the shorts, which supports the lines of the show that Pumbaa is the real brains of the two, and Timon usually just steals his ideas. Timon and Pumbaa make several appearances in the 2011 animated blooper in the movie The Lion King Diamond Edition. In one outtake, during the introduction of Timon and Pumbaa, Timon accidentally pulls a muscle shooting off one of the vultures. In another one, Timon is seen having a hard time actually swallowing a grub. And in the final one, Timon and Pumbaa are about to take a nap until Pumbaa's gas drives Timon away. Timon and Pumbaa appear next in the 2015 animated pilot movie The Lion Guard. Return of the Roar as supporting characters, voiced by Kevin Schon and Ernie Sabella. They can be first seen helping a young lioness named Zuri free her claws from a log, which causes them to recall the days they were raising Simba. However, before the mission can be complete, their adopted nephew Badger Bunga arrives and distracts Timon and Pumbaa with his presence, announcing that he and Simba's son, Kion, are to be members of the new Lion Guard, protectors of the Pride Lands. At first, Timon and Pumbaa are against the idea, believing hard work and danger to be against Hakuna Matata, with Kion later being able to change their views by claiming he needs Bunga to join due to him being the bravest animal he knows. This is enough to impress Timon and Pumbaa, who then show great pride in their nephew's title and subsequently congratulate Bunga on his position. In the 2016 TV show The Lion Guard, Timon and Pumbaa make many appearances as the recurring characters in the story, voiced by Kevin Schon and Ernie Sabella. The show takes place in the middle of The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, where Timon and Pumbaa are now the adoptive uncles of a young honey badger, Bunga, living in Hakuna Matata Falls. Pumbaa is shown to care a great deal for Bunga and is a loving supporter of all of his endeavors, while Timon is sterner and more aggressive in regards to raising Bunga, specifically due to his dislike for Bunga's life philosophy, Zukazama. In the episode The Search for Utamu, it was revealed how Timon and Pumbaa came to adopt Bunga. While searching for Utamu bugs, they found an orphaned baby, Bunga, who latched onto Pumbaa's leg and pleaded to stay by his side. Pumbaa found the honey badger to be adorable and tried to convince Timon to let him stay. However, Timon wanted nothing more to do with parenting, having already raised Simba, and made an attempt to shoo Bunga away, only to have his mind changed when he learned just how much of an exceptional bug hunter the honey badger is, much to Pumbaa's delight. Timon and Pumbaa can be seen in the 2016 short TV show Disney Crossy Road, in the episode Group Grapple, where they face a treacherously busy road of traveling animals to catch a bug. In the A's Told by Emoji reimagining of the 1994 movie, Timon and Pumbaa play the same roles as in the original movie, but as their emoticon versions. In the 2018 animated movie Ralph Breaks the Internet, a screenshot depicting Pumbaa, Timon, and Simba can be seen around the sorcerer hat at the Disney animation section in Oh My Disney. The 2019 CGI remake movie, The Lion King, features Timon and Pumbaa in their original supporting roles, voiced by Billy Eichner and Seth Rogen. In the movie, unlike their original animated appearance, Timon and Pumbaa have a more realistic appearance both in terms of colors and behavior, with Timon frequently walking on all fours like a real-life meerkat does, and their outer look changed to match their real counterparts. They're also less emotional. Despite performing their original roles, there are some changes, such as the scene where Timon and Pumbaa escort Simba to a nearby watering hole was omitted, and instead, Simba wakes up just when the duo agreed upon keeping him. During the part where the vultures prepare to eat Simba, Timon and Pumbaa run across them, and Pumbaa does not kick one of the vultures, unlike in the original. Timon and Pumbaa live alone in the jungle in the original, whereas here, there are other fellow animals that live with them. At the end, the scene where Timon and Pumbaa perform their live bait hula distraction to help Simba and Nala get past the hyenas was replaced with a scene parodying the intro to the Be Our Guest musical number from Beauty and the Beast, with the hyenas chasing the duo before Timon can even sing the full title to the song. The 2019 Pumbaa version appears in the 2022 animated movie Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, in a scene where he mocks Bob the Dwarf, with Mantis from Kung Fu Panda and Bob from Monsters vs. Aliens. Timon and Pumbaa appear next in the 2023 animated short Once Upon a Studio, with Robin Williams walking by Olaf, who is drawing, as he tells them to shake a leg. Then they join the final picture along with the rest of Disney characters. Timon and Pumbaa can be seen in the 2024 CGI animated movie Mufasa, The Lion King, as supporting characters voiced by Billy Eichner and Seth Rogen. In the movie, they play a role of additional commentators, while Rafiki tells the story of two lions, Mufasa and Taka, which is the true name of Scar, to Kiara, the granddaughter of Mufasa and daughter of Simba and Nala.